Puppy, puppy. Hey! Try again. Hey, Archie the old guy here. Wow. So, it's coming up, it's almost March now. Holy, March 2015. Still getting over some of the effects of the heart attack and such. And I have a puppy dog here, babysitting. Doggy sit? Yeah, whatever. Anyhow, so there hasn't been an awful lot of new releases and information and stuff coming out. So I've been kind of quiet. Um, Unusual for me, huh? But that's okay. Just yesterday, though, there was some big information out of the States where the net neutrality passed. So the FCC in the United States is, the FCC, they've been around a long time. And it's like, back in the CB radios days, yeah, the FCC was in charge there. So they've been around a long time, and they've been a governing force for a long time. Although from the information that's coming out there right now, it's like, oh, who is this new upstart? Holy crap, come on. Everything in the United States seems to be very, very, like, political. It's like if a polar bear farts in Alaska, it's got to be the president's fault. And it's just come on. It's like, get real. Um, what was happening in the United States around the internet was that the companies running the show basically decided that they could do things like have several different speed lanes, and there's no reason for you or me or anybody to go slower, except that they found that companies would pay bigger bucks to go faster. Okay, but should that be just because you can? Well, up until now they've been yes, but now people are tending to be a little bit more no about it. Um, and then the fallout from that is just, I mean, these people who are like now commenting that President Obama is a communist because he's regulating things. Everything is regulated, okay? Even if you're an American, if you don't know there's regulations out there, you're living in a bubble. It's how it is. There's every country in the world has regulations, including the United States. And so, yeah, is this a big unfair bubble? I don't think so. Actually, this is more a lot fairer. But and that's another issue I have with American politics is people don't understand what they're talking about. I mean, they like to go, oh, President Obama, he's a communist. Do you know what a communist is? Really? You obviously have no definition of communism that's anywhere based in reality if you think the President of the United States is a communist. I mean, you're just so far off. I mean, I know a few Canadians, myself included, have referred to our current Prime Minister as a bit of a fascist. But he's not. Anybody with half a brain knows there's a huge difference between right-wing politics and fascism. There's a huge difference between left-wing politics and communism. Anybody with half a brain knows that. It just goes to show that there's a lot of people out there politically commenting who don't have half a brain. And I have a brain injury. I have an excuse. What's your excuse? If you think your president's a communist, you're nuts. So, now, yeah, and I have a brain injury. I'm allowed to call you nuts. Just kidding. But, yeah, you're nuts if you think, yeah, that way. So anyways, as I see it, the ECC, any of the freedom groups, the positive freedom issue groups in the United States are all in favor of this ruling. They don't think it's communism. They think it's fair for the people. Now, if that's what your definition of communism is, you need to reread your high school books, because that fair for people is not communism. it's a nice try, but it's no. Yeah, so I think it's great that and everything that happens in the United States affects Canada. So had they not gone this way, it would just be a short while until our right-wing government here in Canada would go, oh, look, the Americans have done it, and they haven't had a great protest, so we will do it too, because we need to stay with our allies. Our government may try to do it anyways, but now they can't be, but because we're staying with our allies. So I think it's a huge advancement. They're no longer going to be able to slow down your internet connection because you want to watch Netflix, because you don't want to pay extra to watch Netflix. Well, I don't see a problem. I think that the internet should be available to everybody. I don't think that you should, there are certain degrees of internet that you should pay extra for, but if I'm paying for a DSL connection and you're paying for a DSL connection, you, then we should both be paying. If we're both paying the same amount, we should both be getting the same use. Fair fling there. If you're paying more for yours, then okay, you could go faster. I don't see that as a huge problem. But, for you to go faster just because you're a big company and you're going to pay the same as me, but you get to go faster because of who you are. Thank you. Shh. Yeah, that's just not fair. So anyways, that's enough for now. Hooray for the American government for passing their internet freedoms rights bill sort of thing. I don't even know what they call it. But good for you for going out there, and wait until you hear all the crap that's coming around. Yeah, it's just amazing. But of course, this is the same crap that was going around calling Obama a communist because he wanted to put through Obamacare, so that, the theory being that nobody's going to die simply because they can't afford health care. Yeah, that's not communism. Sorry. All right, so that's enough for me for now. It's Archie the Old Guy. Comment below. Send me an email. archietheoldguy@gmail.com. That'll get to me. And see you later. Bye.